Hello everybody, I'm the Sonic Arrow, and we have one more Pokemon to generate before we take on Lenore at Nakreen City Gym. So let's do just that. So first we have 1 to 649, 266, and then is it shiny? I'm just going to mute that sound because that's annoying. Yeah! A shiny 266! What is it? Let us find out. Image 266. It's a Silcoon, meaning we're getting a Beautifly. At what level does Cascoon evolve? Let me check. Or Silcoon. Silcoon evolution. Not Pokemon Go! Evolves into Beautifly starting at level 10. So... Okay, coin flip. Let's... Hold on. Well... Coin flip. It's dead. You know what? I'm not getting rid of this one. We're keeping this one as a friend. So it just goes in a box forever. If they're shiny, I'm keeping them here above my head. And you know what? I'm thinking about it. And these runs are just I never even finished my Heart Gold Soul Silver one. So if I wipe out, I'm gonna stop doing runs. And I'm just gonna generate Pokemon without getting rid of them. See if they're shiny, but other than that, nah. If we lose this next run over here, that's the end of them. We're just gonna generate a random Pokemon, and then we'll just flip coins to see if we keep them. I like that plan. So, that being said, if Lenora wipes us, that's it. So, we're just gonna go straight to bed. Now, we have 4 free time events in this chapter. Because Chapter 1 had 4, Chapter 2 had 5, Chapter 3 has the same as 1, and Chapter 4 has the same as 2. It's Betty by time for us. You two should sleep together in one big bed. Oh, the 3 of us could all sleep in one big bed, right? As close as we are, not only could we sleep in one big bed, we could sleep in triple bunk beds. Huh? But whoever's in the top bunk might fall out of bed and die. I don't know if we're that close. They were beaten. I have training with Kaito. We haven't done it for a while because of the murder, but we're going to do it tonight, right? In that case, I need to go to the courtyard. Oh, Angie. Shuichi, where are you going? No in particular. What about you, Angie? Oh, I was just talking to the others. Talking? Since they can't hear Atua's voices, I was explaining his wisdom to them. Ah, I see. Atua was touched by everyone's feelings, so he said we must all preserve the peace here. Yeah, I'm so relieved. I'll work with everyone to make this academy a paradise. She'll work with everyone? I wonder what she means by that. Shuichi, see you tomorrow. Sure. I have a bad feeling about this. Himiko's magic show was Angie's idea as well. What is she planning this time? Nothing good. Kaede. Click, click. It won't open. Suppose it's locked. It was Kaede's room. Looks like Kaito isn't here yet. Then, suddenly... Hey, sorry I was late. I had trouble bringing her. Her? Maki? Why is Maki here? That's what I'd like to know. Someone kept buzzing my intercom, and I got so fed up I finally opened the door. Then this guy grabbed my arm and dragged me all the way here. Well, don't worry about the small stuff. If we're gonna train, it's more fun with 3 people than 2, right? Training? The 3 of us? Is that really the reason you dragged me here? I'm going back. You calling this stupid? When a hero has to fight with a big enemy, they train, then train some more. What's important? That's what this training is. It's important for a hero like me. So you guys can be like super dog, cat, or horse by my side to help me be the hero. Of all the examples you could have picked, did you really think that crazy explanation would convince me to stay? This is still stupid. I'm going back. Hey, hold on a sec. When I said I was the hero, that was just from my perspective. Even super pets think of themselves as heroes. The same goes for both of you. Each of you are the heroes of your own stories. So act more like it. I don't know what you're up to, but I told you both to stay away from me. You know this will end badly if you don't, so why are you being so difficult? How long are you going to run away? What? Kaito brought his face close to Maki's. Your mask is coming down. I could tell just by looking at you today. So, you guys mind your business, I'll mind mine, and we'll all agree to avoid each other. Please, just pretend I'm not even here. You're not the terrifying person the others think you are. You're just a coward. Hey, what's your enemy? Huh? My enemy? You don't need to tell me what it is, as long as you know it yourself. So how long are you going to run away from your enemy? Run away? Yeah, you've been running away. It's pretty pathetic. But, if you want to stand against it, even a little, I'll train with you, so you can be strong. What? Maki is getting angry. Kaito is just provoking her. Is he going to be okay? He's antagonizing the ultimate assassin. So what are you going to do? Hey, Kaito, it's okay. You don't have to... Fine. I'll do it. Huh? You'll do it? Don't get the wrong idea. You'll just bug me about it later if I refuse. So you do get it. The only way to deal with idiots like him is to give up and just keep nodding. You don't get it at all. Whatever. You just better get ready. I won't hold back just because you're a girl. Well, what are we doing first? First, 100 push-ups. Somehow Maki ended up joining us and the 3 of us trained together. Do we get to see it? Shh. A 100. I'm done. Maki stood and brushed the dirt from her hands, totally composed. You're done already? You're not even out of breath. I guess you've trained before, huh? Aren't you breathing a little too hard? It's not like we really pushed ourselves. But before coming here, I did some warm-ups. I already did 500 push-ups, so... Kaito, that was the best lie you could come up with? Anyway, I'm done. You can't say I didn't train with you. I'm going back to my room. Okay, we're doing training tomorrow, too. You better be here. Maki ignored Kaito and left without a word. Why she gotta be so difficult? Hey, Kaito, why did you do all this? To help her? If someone's weak, you gotta help them out. Teamwork's important for astronauts. If someone's weak and suffering, there's no way you can just leave them. Weak and suffering? Maki? Well, in that sense, Nah, your case is a little different. What do you mean? Nothing. Anyway, let's keep going. You're still in the middle of your push-ups, right? So are you. Weren't you listening? I already did 500 push-ups before I got here. Nice try, Kaito. Kaito ended up saying he didn't remember how many push-ups he did. We agreed to just start over, and we were exhausted by the time we reached 100. So tired. When I got back to my room, I huffed out a deep sigh and fell backwards onto my bed. Kaito bringing Maki. He really is crazy. But maybe it's because he's crazy that Maki came in the first place. Kaito, you really are something else. My eyelids closed as I continued talking to myself, and eventually I drifted to sleep. Monodam Theater. Curious? Curious what we monocubs do when you're not around? I'll tell you. We listen to foreign music and laugh at the funny-sounding words. When we hear words that sound perverted, we get really excited. We also wear pajamas all day, and lounge in an air-conditioned room. And when we all go out together, they usually make me steal. See, we're all such good friends, we're always together. Except when they run away when I get caught stealing. Poor Monodam. Please assemble in the gym. Refusal to get along is grounds for punishment. Oh, Monodam, you're really obsessed with this whole getting along thing. Friends is the only show he watches now. If you don't get along, I won't forgive you. I will use the exosols to peel your faces off like mandarin oranges. That's so gory. Please get along, everyone. She puked again. Ooh, it's blue this time. How rare. Is anyone who sees Montefine's blue puke will have good luck. It's a shiny. Oh, I get why. Some legit, huh? I have a bad feeling about this. Anyone else notice how some dolls were face down, slumped on the couch? They were slump. Yeah, that's because those are the ones who... Catch my meaning? Kyo! Kaito! Kaito! Oh, hey, bro. Good morning. Did you hear the announcement? Yeah, we gotta meet up in the gym, right? What's going on so early in the morning? Well, I guess we got no choice but to go. You go on ahead, bro. What? You're not going? Nah, I'm going. I just gotta take care of something first. I'll meet you there. Gotta point in the door to Maki's room. Suppose he's going to take her. They said everyone's gotta be there, right? Who knows what'll happen if some of us don't show up? Yeah, you're right. Last night's training session, and now this. Kaito's really concerned about Maki. It'd be nice if he could help her get along with everyone. I agree! So be nice to her, Shuichi! Goddamn! Good morning, Kyu. Are you going to the gym? Yes. I was about to head over just now. I overslept a bit today, you see. Of course, the one time I do that, we are summoned, so I panicked a bit. I am normally ready to leave my room by 7:30 a.m. That early? I usually wake up at the Monocub's announcement. I usually wake up at 6 a.m. since it takes me so long to get ready each morning. Why does it take so long? Isn't that even longer than what a girl takes? Well, Kyo does have a pretty elaborate uniform, perhaps that's why. In any event, we have no time for idle chats. I shall go on ahead to the gym. I'll see you there, Kyo! Be safe! Hey, Angie. Dad! Himiko! Himiko, good morning. Did that mean good morning? Why do we have to go to the gym so early in the morning? I don't know, but I don't think it's anything good. We have an important student council meeting today, but this is going to use up all my energy. An important meeting? Now, it's okay. You won't use up too much energy just walking to the gym. About this meeting, are you planning something? Oh yeah, sort of. Angie said we should have a party. We were planning to play in the pool with everyone after this. I see. Tua said he wanted to play in the pool. A peculiar request for a god to make. Oh no, now's not the time to be standing here talking. If we don't hurry to the gym, our faces might get peeled off like mandarin oranges. I don't like mandarin oranges. Peeling off all the white stuff is a pain. The pool. So that's where all the girls will be. Suppose that's just the situation we're in. Everyone needs a break every now and then. Probably except for Maki. Kibo, you dirty bastard, what's up? Good morning. Good morning, Kibo. Shuichi, doesn't this summons give you an uneasy feeling? Well, yes, I suppose it does. Based on prior events, perhaps another motive is going to be announced. The timing is similar to when we received the Monocub heads. Yes, I think that may be the case. But it's alright, no matter what kind of motive is prepared for us, we can oppose it together. Huh? Don't worry, we won't allow the killing game to continue. Too right! That was strange. Kiba was uncharacteristically optimistic. What did he mean by won't allow it to continue? It was the same way when we went to the library after Rantaro's class trial. All clean. Like nothing ever happened. Man, I'm tired as fuck. I was up all night fixing that computer. Ah, you took a look at the computer on the 4th floor? What do you think? Yeah, I only just started working on it, so I don't know the full specs, but that thing is pretty good. I mean, it's so intense it just won't let me sleep. Are you jealous? Of course not. I would never be jealous of a computer. A robot jealous of a computer? It seems just plain possible. Hey guys, am I sleepwalking or something? What's she doing here? I'm hallucinating. After what Maki said before, there's no way she'd be here. Don't say something so stupid. You'll never get to know her better if you never talk to her. Maybe everyone would prefer that. Maybe everyone would prefer that this dangerous killer stays far away from us. Of course, I wouldn't prefer that at all. You better cut it out. He's right. Murder and death have no place in a peaceful academy life. It's just like Angie said. Yeah, it's just like Angie said. Huh? Gonta! It's serious! Oh no, the colossal insect is on the other side of the wall, isn't it? No, not that. Gonta went to courtyard before coming here and... What happened? Is everyone here? Oh god. Come on! What is it? Why'd you call us all out all of a sudden? We're the ones who called them out. Did you forget that too? Let's worry about Monotaro later. And present the motive now. So it is a motive after all. It doesn't matter what the motive is. We will not do the killing game anymore. We aren't afraid of anything anymore. Because we have a Tua. What? But it's no ordinary motive. This motive will inspire fear like never before. Fear like never before. If you face a fear like never before, you'll have no choice but to unite. Now, for the motive that will cast you down into the depths of terror. Excuse me, bitch? A transfer student? We can resurrect someone? The instructions for the resurrection ritual are written in the Necronomicon. By performing the ritual as written, you can resurrect one deceased victim. But only one of the 4 who have died so far can become the transfer student. Whoever you choose, that person will be considered part of the killing game semester. So technically, you can kill them again as soon as they're resurrected. You know, if you wanted to use it like that. This motive is supposed to bring them closer together. Sorry, old habits and such. Damn, let's forgive Monotaro. Forgiving is what friends do, you know? Monofanny, you're nice. But there is more to friendship than being nice. Friends also punish each other when they do something wrong. That's why I'll have you punish Monotaro. What? Me? Me? Please, no, not Monofanny. I'm always mocking her when she's not looking. I don't want to be punished by her. Fine, I'll do it. We're all completely dumbfounded. I feel like this academy has prepared me for absurd situations. What I just heard was the most absurd thing so far. They come back as a robot, don't they? Transfer student? Resurrecting the dead? Don't say such stupid thing. There's no way resurrecting the dead is possible. It just can't happen. Sheesh. Who the fuck would believe that load of unscientific bullshit? Disbelief due to a lack of scientific merit is simply the hubris of a scientific society. This ritual, or rather resurrection ceremony, stems from funeral ceremonies the world over. See, they're all similar, yes? The act of sending the dead to the next world is a sort of ritual. Though rumors and legends, that ritual twisted into a way to return the dead to this world. A ritual. Since you keep rambling about it, I'm guessing you really believe all that stuff, huh, Kyo? What are you saying? There is no way the dead can be resurrected. What? Without a doubt, the souls of the dead exist, but they cannot be brought back to life. Dead flesh cannot be restored, just as broken glass cannot be mended. So you believe in souls, but you don't believe those souls can be resurrected. That seems confusing, but I know if we ask, this conversation will just go on forever. If not even Kyo believes it, then there's no such thing as resurrecting the dead. And if this idealistic degenerate can't believe it, no reasonable girl would believe it either. You think so? I don't think it's strange for the dead to come back to life. The kooky bitch is finally talking. But too bad, no one's interested in your bullshit cult. Wait, let's hear what Angie has to say. Yes, Angie is free to speak. Can I say it? Okay, I'm going to say it. 'Cause that's what Tatua desires. I can't follow this conversation at all. What's wrong, Kaito? You don't look well. No, it's nothing. I'm just not feeling so good. All of a sudden? Hey, Maki, what do you think? I got dragged here for this. I should have ignored you guys after all. Atua, I wonder what manner of god it is that Angie speaks of. Does that bother you, as an anthropologist? No, I have no interest in gods, but I have great interest in their creators. Humans are the ones who created gods, and I am very interested in humanity. I mean, the idea of gods is from people. Like, they believe they had a religious experience or a supernatural experience, and the idea of a god or the heavy quotes around the word the god that created the world. I don't know. There's a lot of not anthropological, archaeological. There's a lot of archaeological data sitting in the world. Like, literally inside the world. How people figure it out, I don't know. I do know that it is fascinating to hear about some of the discoveries made by the people looking into the earth with sonar, figuring out all of this stuff that is, and trying to deduce what is not. It's fascinating, because some people find evidence for this, they might not find evidence for that, and find evidence for this instead, and it's like, oh, I might have been wrong. Let's see if everything else falls in place with this. Oh, yes, it actually does. Okay, this way of thinking was more correct than the way I thought. Because, while it shares some principles, this one actually fits much better. I can't see anything here. And then, maybe 10 years later, someone who thought the other way was like, actually, I found something that would also make this piece fit better over here. And kind of contradicts the other. And it's a whole back and forth like, yes, but, I agree. But have you considered? I am considering this over here, and just back and forth and back and forth. Like, if you can't prove that something exists, like a person, you're probably talking about a god or a spirit or a mythical person or creature or anything. Just the whole idea of gods is a little shaky. It's because some people need something to believe in. Yes, I get it. Fine. But when you foist it upon others, it then becomes a problem. Like saying, we all must think this way, for it is his will. You know what I'm saying? Like, Alex! I wish to know the causes and reasons why human beings create gods. In that sense, the school is most interesting, because it is during times of great crisis that humans create gods. Maybe a god shall be created here as well. I get where Angie is coming from, but Yukio? Alright, say it, Angie. So, you believe you can revive the dead, Angie? I don't think the resurrection ritual can really bring the dead back to life. It's probably more like returning the dead to us. You know how the bodies of all the victims have been cleaned up? So clean it's like there was never a dead body to begin with? So maybe they were never dead to begin with. They weren't dead? That's not possible. We inspected all the bodies ourselves. It might have been a very accurate imitation. An imitation? Monokuma and the exosouls are evidence of ridiculous scientific advancements, so it may be possible for them to create extremely convincing imitations. If that's what Angie says, then I'm starting to plainly agree. I've always supported Angie. Thank you, everyone. What? No, wait a minute. I saw them with my own eyes. Don't raise your voice to Angie, you rude degenerate. Hey, you don't want them to be alive, Shuichi? You don't want the dead to be alive? I do. I do want that. I wish they were still alive. Even now I think that. But no matter how much we want that... Oh, wait. If everyone alive, that means they're somewhere in school, right? So maybe one of them write message in courtyard? The message in the courtyard? Horse A. Gonta, you know about the letters written in the courtyard, right? Yeah, but it's sort of different now. On the way here, Gonta goes see writing in courtyard. And it'd have more writing this time. More writing? Gonta no could understand what writing mean, but maybe it's message from dead? The worst I need ma? Maybe everyone leave message for us that say, "Hey, we alive." A message from everyone who died? Because no one here writes it, did they? So someone else must have write it, right? Are you saying a dead person hiding in the school wrote that message? In other words, it's a message from the dead? But wait, a message from the dead? What the actual fuck? Either way, there's nothing more divine than being reunited with a friend. As she spoke, Angie picked the Necronomicon off the floor. Angie, whatever are you planning to do with that? Are you actually planning to perform the ritual? You don't know it's a motive, yes? But perhaps it's a motive that's dangerous to ignore, rather than dangerous to use. For example, maybe the people who've died are actually alive, and if we don't perform the ritual, maybe they will be killed for certain this time. It would be a problem if we allow 4 potential survivors to die. You're so smart for telling us, Gonta. You're a savior to those 4 people. Huh? Angie approached Gonta with her usual wide smile and... That's how she's doing it! That's how she's converting everyone to Atua. Gentle grandmother? I thought you said Atua was a handsome man. Angie's Atua changes his appearance depending on who's looking. Well, that's not suspiciously convenient at all. Well, yeah, why don't you join our student council, Gonta? Yeah, it'd be really reassuring if you were part of the student council, Gonta. Mm-hmm. You will use your power for the peace of the academy. See how much everyone needs you, Gonta? You should definitely join. You need Gonta? Okay, Gonta joins student council too. But wait, before all of that, what exactly is the student council? Is that why you've been acting weird? Last night, Angie summoned us to discuss how we can eradicate the killing game. Me, Kibo, Tenko, and Sumugi. And we arrived to a conclusion. Oh boy. Oh dear. Oy vey. Oh my. Interesting. A student council and Angie is the president? There can be no harmony between us if we keep saying different things. Oh, shut up. What? Well, it's called the student council, but all the decision making is done by Atua. But since Angie can speak with the Tua, she's the only one worthy of leading the council. That's how a lot of cults start. Yeah, I'm going to follow Angie too. Thanks, everyone. Atua is happy too. Jeez, they've been totally brainwashed. Angie has spread her influence before we'd even realized. But it makes sense if you think about it. This place has all the conditions for a cult to form. The fear of a death that cannot be avoided, cults are born from a desire to escape that. So she's using the situation to take over the school and make us dependent on Atua. Using is a rude way to describe it. The president wants peace for the school, and we all agree with her noble wisdom. Yeah, going to not let anyone talk bad about student council. You literally just fucking joined them, you brainwashed idiot! I'm surprised Tenko decided to join the student council. But why? Because you and Angie were fighting over Himiko, were you not? But who cares about that? I finally realized how great Atua is. That's right, that's right. Now what were we talking about again? Oh, that's resurrection ritual, right? Just leave this to the student council. It's less burdensome if Atua makes the decision. Less burdensome? That's a relief. If it's Atua decision, then it's definitely the right one. Atua's. There's no way Atua would be wrong. Atua is always right. Are you guys serious? The resurrection ritual is clearly a trap. Thank you, Maki, for being the voice of reason. It'll be fine, as long as everyone puts aside their desire to leave. I doubt they'd listen to anything we'd have to say. It's true that you're probably not going to listen, but you could at least help too, Kaito. What's wrong with him? He's been quiet this whole time. In the end, we couldn't stop the student council. We left it at that and went our separate ways. I wonder if Angie's gonna kill next. Transfer students, reviving the dead, Atua, student council. So many heavy conversations this morning. I shouldn't just sit here and complain. There has to be something I can do. I have to find something. So I spent one, so I have 3 more. Oh my. Can I use my free time to actually go play one of those casino games? I'd like that very much. Still time. I'm exhausted. Like, in real life. I feel exhausted after that conversation. I was more energized when Miyu and Kiba were being crazy. Crazy. Oh, Monotauro is out cold from being punched by Monodame as punishment, so we'll be taking a break from making announcements. While Monodame and I are on break, we'll leave the rest to Daddy. Interesting. That announcement didn't mention it, but I suppose it's nighttime. Time to train, but is Kaito okay? Now the doorbell won't stop ringing. I suppose he's doing just fine. The doorbell still ringing, made my way to the door and opened it to find... Maki! Huh? Maki! Kaito's resting. He says he's not feeling well, and that we should train without him. Just the 2 of us? It's pretty thoughtless of him to bug me to train with you guys, then flake out. Well, he did say he wasn't feeling well. Why are you making excuses for him? No, I guess you're right. Let's just get this over with. I didn't come here to make small talk with you. So we're really going to do this. Training. Just the 2 of us. And that's how Maki and I ended up training together. Maki sprang up and said, 100. I'm done. Maki seemed nonchalant as she brushed off her hands. Really fast, as usual. I used to be forced to do push-ups until I passed out. 100 push-ups is nothing. What? About Kaito. I sort of understand what you mean. But I'm a bit jealous of how carefree he is, even if he is useless. I was taught to only value the essentials. I was forced to abandon anything non-essential so they could mold me as they saw fit. After everything they did to me, I sometimes wonder what I am anymore. I didn't ask to become this way. It just happened to me. After what I've been through, am I still even human? Even Kibo acts more human than me. But I had no choice but to... Why am I talking to you about this? You can't help me. But I'm kind of the same way. I never once wanted to be a detective. I actually thought it wasn't too great a job. Uncovering people's secrets for money, it's the worst. But now, I feel completely different. If it's going to help my friends, I'll do it. And it's Kaede and Kaito that have helped me see things that way. I didn't ask to hear your story. Maki's face remained totally unfazed as she turned away and walked away. See you tomorrow, Maki. She didn't reply and kept walking. Alright then. Still a little worried about Kaito. He seemed off since this morning. Hope that's nothing serious. It's the occult part that he doesn't like. Welcome back, Maki. You finally came. You know, Maki, it's not okay to walk around at nighttime. I'm not violating any school regulations, am I? Monokuma's regulations don't matter. But Kirumi's crime happened during nighttime, right? If no one was allowed to walk around at nighttime, that case wouldn't have happened. That's why the student council is trying to limit all nighttime activity. Limit. So basically, you want to take our freedom away. Is that it? You're so odd, Maki. What's more important, freedom or a person's life? We need to remove all worry and doubt, so everyone can have a peaceful life here. Because that's what Atua says. That's what Atua says. Atua says, people are afraid of you, Maki, so we'd prefer it if you were more careful. It's for the peace of the academy. Monodam Theater, huh? What is the point of human life? Terminator. Oh, the last one was The Matrix, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. They're born as useless babies who can't do anything, and 70 years later, they're useless old people who can't do anything. Hairless, toothless, wearing diapers, unable to take care of themselves. In the end, it's also meaningless. I mean, yeah, our starts and our ends are the same way. It's just our end has more experience on it. It's like, I don't know. I was about to say, why don't we all just wear diapers? But then I remembered, it's more of a necessity than anything. But see how... Oh, wait, some of them are just schlump. Kaede's just hanging there. Rantaro's just on the ground. Oh, dear. So that was a morning announcement, is it? It was a little creepy. I don't like this at all. Suppose I'll go to the dining hall. Kokichi! Good morning, Shuichi. Good morning. Are you headed to the dining hall? Same here. I'm too hungry to do anything. But now I'm sad. With Kurumi dead, we can't eat our delicious meals anymore. I'd give anything to taste Mom's miso soup again. Kurumi's not your mother, though. Yeah? You think I don't know that? Well, see you later. He's trying to sway everyone to revive Kirumi. But she'd try to escape again. Kaede would try to get the mastermind. Skin and bones, though. Like, how would you even revive Ryoma? Hey, Maki. Good morning, Maki. Rantaro has to be the only one. Hey, you okay? Okay, what do you mean? If you don't know, then don't worry about it. Well, if you say it like that, it makes me more worried. I got stopped by the student council while I was going back to my room last night. They told me I can't walk around during nighttime anymore. What? Why? It's not breaking the rules, is it? They said it's because Kirumi committed her crime during nighttime. And then Angie gave her usual Atua says speech. Atua. We shouldn't ignore Angie. Losing our freedom may seem fine for now, but soon enough, well, I'm sure Angie's not interested in anything I have to say. But I am. That's true. We should do something about this. With the student council running things like this, a rift might form in the group. And then we'll be in a situation we can't go back from. And resurrecting the dead is going to be a problem as well. Who's over here? Oh, Kyo, I didn't see you. You camouflage. Good morning, Kyo. Good morning. Are you going to have breakfast as well? Yeah, are you coming? Indeed. I also intend to do some research and organize my lab today. If you are able, can I request your assistance? Organizing your lab? With all the stuff in that bookcase, it must be hard. Oh, not at all. That bookcase is a mountain of treasures. I found things besides the Caged Dog Village documents that detail other seances. But the one I'm most interested in is, of course, still the Caged Child. The seance again. In any case, I would like to sort my various documents. Well, will you assist me? Yeah, sure, if I have time. Excellent. Please drop by at your earliest convenience. Well then. Alright, so after this, Kyo's been talking about seances nonstop lately. He's obsessed with it. So after we do this, we go see Kyo. So that's where one of our free time events goes to. The moment I entered the dining hall, I heard an angry shout fill the room. Quit messing around! Don't just do whatever you want! But I have Atua's blessing. Yeah, we have Atua's blessing, and I'll throw any degenerate who won't shut up about it. I know you claim to be the student council or some such, but this is going too far, yes? As we've said before, this is all to end the killing game and keep the peace. What? What is going on? Kaito, please fill me in. Kaito, what's wrong? What are you fighting about? These guys did something unbelievable. They blocked the manhole that leads to the underground. The manhole? Going to put heavy rocks on top of manholes so no one can use anymore. I could have made it disappear with my magic, but I decided to let Gonta handle it this time. Why would you do that? Because the manhole is a reminder of our desire to leave this place. We don't want another tragedy to happen again, like what happened to Kaede. You said it, Angie. We need to forget all about that underground tunnel and start fresh. Damn it, she just does whatever she wants without even asking our opinion. It certainly is important to hear everyone's opinion, but if we did, nothing would get done. That's why we just decided to obey the student council president. If it's Angie, then she'll make the right decision. She can hear Atua after all. Man, she's a lost cause. Plain Janes like her are total rubes when it comes to cults. Tsumugi, thank you for your fantastic speech. I was truly moved by it. Oh god, not again. I'm thinking she's talking about Sebastian from Black Butler. Or Sasuke Uchiha or Itachi Uchiha. Huh? Oh, wait, that's just black hair. But that's only their Sharingan. Oh, there's also Darby from JoJo Part 3. Red eyes and black hair. Jeez. Tsumugi, Shirogane, black hair and red eyes. Okay, someone on Reddit posted this, and then the image of uh Hajime when he became the ultimate hope. Uh Whatever his name was. Just red eyes and black hair was the ultimate hope that Hajime was transformed into. I don't remember. But someone here said blue-eyed, white-haired god is much better. It's got 600 more attack and 500 more defense. That is a Yu-Gi-Oh reference because the blue eyes white dragon and the red eyes black dragon. The blue eyes is much more powerful than the red eyes. But that is neither here nor there because so cool. Two is just so cool. Ultimate hope. Oh. Well, Ultimate Hope is an exclusive title only given to Makoto, Hajime, and Kibo. Well, Hajime. Izuru something. Izuru Kamakura. That's right. Cults like these can be really annoying if you get on their bad side. Why are you guys so mad over the manhole being covered? Is it because you guys want to use it to escape? You still haven't given up on leaving here? You haven't given up? You haven't given up? What the hell is wrong with you guys? Student council cannot ignore that. It seems we must tighten our control. Tighten? Are you calling me loose? You were in the computer room past nighttime yesterday, weren't you, Miu? Yes, so what if I was? So was Maki. She didn't go back to her room until way past nighttime. Shuichi, you too, right? Yeah? Geez, this isn't good. If your life is in disarray, your mind and body will be too. Atua is right. We must forbid everyone but the student council from walking at nighttime. What? 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 What I do and where I do it is none of your fucking business. No, as long as everyone still wants to leave, that is not acceptable. Why is the student council exempt from your rules? That is blatantly unfair, yes? I'm not worried about the student council. They don't want to leave anymore. That's right. Why would we need to go outside anyway? Here, we have food, clothing, shelter, wonderful friends, and best of all, Atua. What else do you need? It's not good to be greedy, you know? Everyone in the student council is so divine. Don't be stupid. Are you telling me to just stay here and do nothing? Like hell I will. I haven't even gone to space yet. Are you all fighting? I don't think so. I think that maybe they're actually not fighting. Yeah, and even if they were fighting, it looks like a friendly one. What are you here for? We're busy right now. We want you to get even closer with each other. So, we brought this. A flashback light? It's part of our use the flashback light to restore new memory and become better friends by talking about it with each other plan. Wow, I've suffered way too many blows to the head to remember playing him that long. Ah, let me see that. Ah. Suddenly, Angel grabbed the flashback light from his hands and smashes it. She threw it on the ground and stomped on it relentlessly. Correction! You made the decision! Oh no, if you don't use the flashback light, our plan is a bust! What are we gonna do, Monodam? Hey, he ran away! Hey, Monodam, wait! Maki, train me to be an assassin? Bayonara! Angie, what are you doing? We could have remembered something about the funeral or the ultimate hunt. There's no reason to remember all that. We're not returning to the outside world. Yeah, it's pointless now. Why, you've gone way too far! Even if you want to stop the killing game, you're going way too far! But you should take that up with the Tua. Jeez, I don't think you're sorry at all. So, do you have a plan for the you-know-what? You mean the resurrection ritual? Oh, we have a plan for that. What? What are you planning? Just a necessary precaution. The more friends we have, the more fulfilling our lives will be. Unnecessary precaution? What if we got another time limit motive? Like the one that got Rantaro killed? Shouldn't we have a sacrifice prepared just in case? You mean, if someone has to die, we should volunteer someone we resurrected? We're going to resurrect someone just to kill them all over again? You have some cruel plans for someone who wants to stop the killing game. Life cannot always be fun and smiles. Atua must make difficult, even cruel decisions. We must submit to Atua's will if we're to live a peaceful school life. And this is where religion goes downhill. Because sometimes the plan involves sacrificing, which is where disease comes in, and sometimes we're not powerful enough to stop it, so in the name of science we have to let them die in order to study it better. Because we can't get in there and blah, 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 blah. It's why I hate religion. Atua's will is absolute. If Atua says so, then there's nothing we can do about it. It's just like Atua says. Are you serious about this? Did you forget that thing's a motive for the killing game? Kaito, what's wrong with you? Or what's going on with you? You're looking worse and worse. That motive is of no concern to us, as long as you cast aside your desire to escape. By the way, who are you going to resurrect? What kind of stupid question is that? After discussing the matter with Atua, the transfer student we will revive is... Rantaro Amami. Rantaro? Well, we simply cannot resurrect convicted murderers such as Kaede and Kirumi, nor criminals like Ryoma who violated the rule against sharing one's motive video, which leaves Rantaro as the only one who would be of use to the student council. Sure, Rantaro was the only one who knew about the ultimate hunt. They're gonna bring him back? Hey, I have a question. This might sound a little weird, but does the term ultimate hunt ring a bell for anyone? No. No, this is impossible. It's not gonna happen. He's dead. Kaede killed him. Oh my, it's already so late. I need to get going now. I must pray to Atua and begin preparations for the ritual. You're right. It's time to pray to the handsome Atua. Well then, let's go. Bayonara! With Angie leading them, the student council strolled out of the room. She acts like she's carrying out Atua's will, but this is her will, isn't it? Even so, we cannot defy her right now. Extreme faith is frightening indeed. Then, it's an all-out war against the student council. 6 versus 6. We can win this! Also, we have the assassin on our side. Let's have her kill them nice and quick. No. We have to resolve this peacefully. Sure, that'd be great, but I don't hear anyone coming up with a plan to end this peacefully. What about you, Kaito? You've been quiet this whole time. Bet you have some great ideas. Huh? You say something? Uh-oh. Someone was zoning out. Kaito, something doesn't seem right. What's going on with you, bro? Kaito, what's wrong? Are you feeling okay? Uh-oh, it's nothing. I just feel a chill is all. If I rub some spit on it, it'll feel better. Rub spit on what exactly? Anyway, there's no such thing as resurrecting the dead. There's no way. It's just not possible. Damn it. No, I can't stop these chills. Huh? Sorry, guys. My bad. I'm gonna go back to my room. Kaito left on unsteady feet to go back to his room. What was that about? Is he getting sick? We were just talking about all that occult stuff. Maybe he's possessed. I'm starting to worry about that guy. You seem to be enjoying this. The rest of us left the dining hall and went back to our rooms. Yeah, avoid the student council as much as possible. I refuse to speak to any of them now. Miyu, stay away from Kibo. He's bad news. Angie told us to give up, but I have no intention of doing so. My goal is the same as Kaede's. Get out of here with everyone. That means I need to do something. Alright, I'm getting nervous. My lights are flickering and the winds are storming out there. I'm gonna save now. Just in case something goes horribly wrong, I'm at least not gonna have to start all the way back over. No. I said I'd go help Kyo. I thought it was gonna force us to... Sheesh, that light flickering. Ugh. Well, Kyo's in his ultimate lab. So it's safe to say I can go there. I hope there's a part where we get to choose to cut them off, because I'm cutting off everybody in the student council so hard, even Gonta. I know I said I like Gonta, but no excuses. We're sealed away for being too effective. Gate's child was one such art scene. Feudal lords fear the worst of the dead. I said I'd help him reorganize shit. Does that mean we come back later? Well, fast travel. Thank God for fast travel. It seems Smoogie in her room. Well, crazy bitches should stay in their rooms. I guess we're going to sleep then. Still time. I need to rest. Still time until nighttime. Wait a minute. Wait, no, wrong one. Hope's Peak series. Killing Harmony. Weird. Game guides. Free time events. Availability. Yeah, there's 5 free time events in, Yeah, but just experienced the last two of them. Anyway, suppose it's nighttime. Angie established a curfew at nighttime. Wonder what will happen to training. I should go see what Kaito has to say about this. I'm worried about him. There's Mr. Kaito. Wonder if Kaito's okay. I hope he's feeling a little better. Right as I was about to ring the bell, click. Door to Kaito's room opened and out came Maki. Ah, Maki. Is she mad? Kaito. Oh, hey bro, perfect timing. I gotta apologize to you too. He told me he was gonna skip today's training too. So, he still doesn't feel well. It's pathetic, but I haven't been able to eat or sleep much since yesterday. I think I'll get better if I just rest a little longer, you know? Yeah, sure, Kaito. Do what you have to do. We'd have to reschedule our training sessions either way, come to think of it. The student council said being out after nighttime was prohibited, right? Well, if you're feeling sick, that's one thing, but I don't want you to change the training schedule. You don't need to do that. Really? But I don't want to skip it, so it'll just be the two of us training today. What? Really? You don't want to? To die? Oh, sorry. That's an old habit. Just pretend you didn't hear that. I didn't know such a habit existed. Anyway, I don't want to give up now. I finally started to think about how I can confront it. So, if I have to train alone, so be it. No, I'll go with you. Wait! Maybe it's just because you're not feeling well, but this is really unlike you, Kaito. I never imagined that you would obey Angie. I thought you did whatever you wanted. Shuichi, I'm sorry, but can I leave the training to you until I'm feeling better? Of course, Kaito. I nodded firmly, then chased after Maki and headed to the courtyard. Maki, about Kaito, you shouldn't worry about it. He's just feeling a little weak because he's sick. I'm sure he's not. My body stiffened on impulse. Maki's eyes, and the entire aura surrounding her, has completely changed. Her glare was blazing hot yet icy cold at the same time. Her very essence was that of ice and fire. Maki? But her glare wasn't aimed at me. It was right past me. Such intense hostility. So this is your power. A normal person would have passed out just from that glare. To Tenko? You probably want me to leave, right? But I won't run away. I'm not here to fight you, and I don't think you're here to enforce curfew. What? That's right, Maki. I'm not here as a student council member. I'm here to ask you a favor, a personal favor. A favor? From us? I don't think she's with the student council. She doesn't sound brainwashed. Yeah, I'm not brainwashed at all. What? What's going on? Tenko, what are you talking about? I thought you believed in Otua. I could never believe in Angie's god. What? I only believe in Aikido. As long as I have that, I can't be swayed by anything. Aikido values mental fortitude, and Aikido moves are a reflection of that fortitude. Thanks to Aikido, my mental fortitude is too mighty to succumb to Angie's brainwashing. So you just pretended to be brainwashed? Why would you do that? It's because you're worried about Himiko, aren't you? You pretended to be brainwashed to join the student council, right? I think Himiko's gotten so lazy she's given up on thinking for herself. That's why she's depending on Angie, but I think Angie is dangerous. The student council idolizes Angie so much they don't see how dangerous she is. That became clear to me after I infiltrated the student council. Angie truly believes in Otua. She believes that she is under Otua's protection. That's why she does whatever she wants. She thinks she's Otua's vessel, so she doesn't feel guilty about anything else, as she does. That's why you want me to kill her? Huh? Asking someone like me for a favor can only mean one thing. I won't deny that. I've wanted her gone even before all this happened. And I think everyone has wanted someone to die at least once in their life. But going through with it is a different thing. It's wrong for a person to commit murder. It doesn't matter what the reason is. Do you realize who you're talking to? Oh, I'm so sorry. That's not what I meant. I just want to stop Angie. The resurrection ritual is too dangerous to try. If we go along with Monokuma's motive, it could lead to another killing. The student council won't defy Angie, and I can't stop her on my own. That's why I came to ask you two. You're the only ones who can stop Angie. Only us? Well, I obviously can't ask Kokichi, Miyo, or Kyo, and Kaito's not feeling well, you know? I see, you didn't have many options. Yeah, that is true. So please help me. You have to convince Angie not to perform the ritual. I'm begging you. Tenko bowed down as deep as she could. Well then, let's go. What? We didn't even answer yet. Quit complaining and do this favor for me, you degenerate. I'm even bowing to you, and I would never do that for any male. That's not the best thing to say to someone you need a favor from. You're very sincere. I can tell that you're not used to asking others for help. So what will you do, Shuichi? This seems like something you'd ignore. This is something I'd ignore? Who do you think I am? No, I'll do it. I was just thinking is all. I agree with Tenko, that it's dangerous to go along with Monokuma's motive. Then do something about it already. I thought males were supposed to be decisive. I guess I'll forgive you, though. Now, let's go convince Angie together. She should be preparing for the ritual right now in the Ultimate Artist Lab. Together? I'm going to. Of course. I wouldn't ask just Shuichi for help. I just agreed to help, and this is how you treat me? Oh well, I'll just go to Angie's lab. Seriously? We're doing that. We're not asking... Oh, hello. We're not asking this guy to pick the lock to Angie's room and take something? This is an unusual group of people. Tenko's a student council member, so I get why she's here. But Shuichi and Maki, are you guys even allowed to be here? It's already nighttime. Ah, I was just keeping watch for anyone out during nighttime hours. And then I caught these two roaming around. Yep, I'm just doing my job as a student council member since I'm on the student council. Tenko, if you act that enthusiastic, you come across as suspicious. Kokichi, go back to your room and sleep. Oh, I see you take your job very seriously. But you shouldn't lie. What? Lie down on the job, that is. Well, good night. Do you think he could tell? Who knows? It's hard to tell with him. He's always spouting random nonsense. Anyway, let's hurry. Angie's in her lab, right? He knows we're going to... He knows that we're helping Tenko with something. Kokichi could tell she wasn't, along with the whole because Atua says so. Ugh. If it gives me a chance to kick that little shit's teeth in, so be it. There's a subreddit called r/shitty life pro tips, and they're so hilarious because they are never anything you should ever do. It's like, if you press the accelerator and brake together, your car will take a screenshot. Or if you hold down the clutch of an old manual vehicle, start up the car and immediately floor the gas pedal, your car will do a little hop. Never do that. It's dangerous. You could explode your engine that way. And the brake thing and screenshot thing too. You'll explode the engine. Like, not true kaboom explode, but just... It'll ruin the pistons on the inside. So just it'll do damage to the engine that you'll have to replace, and those cost like $1,800. Or no, I'm thinking of something else. No, easily $4,000 for an engine. You never want to pay that, so don't do those. But I was thinking, shitty life pro tip from me. If your baby's choking on something, just drop kick the little shit down a hill. If it survives, chances are it spit up whatever it was choking on. Yeah, never do that to your child, because they are precious baby. Precious baby. So, what are we gonna do? It's here. It's right here. Just when I reach my hand toward the door. Oh, wait, I'm pretty sure that door is locked. Locked? Oh, that's right. Angie did say that she locks the room when she's working. I grabbed the doorknob anyway just to test it. So it is locked. Move. Maki pushed me aside and began pounding on the door. Angie, open this door. Now. But wait, Maki, you can't do it like that. Stop being a little old Miss Impatient. Then how should I do it? Angie will only open the door when a student council member calls for her. Tenko turned around to the door and gave it a few nervous knocks. Angie, it's Tenko. I want to talk to you about something. Can you open the door? Oh, Tenko? Yeah, it's me. After Tenko answered, the door flew open. Can I help you? Huh? Where's Shuichi and Maki here? Oh, I get it. You both want to join the student council, huh? Then you'll need to get acquainted with Atua. I will introduce you to him. Please, come in. No, it's not that. Let's go in for now. We can talk inside. Well, I suppose. Invited by Angie, we stepped into her lab. But something was wrong. Something feels wrong. We weren't prepared for what we were about to see. Oh? Oh, they're wax figures. I was like, huh? Oh, wait, they're lifeless. Kakaidi and Rantaro? Kirumi? Ryoma? I made them. Don't they look lifelike? Aren't they just divine? You made them? Yep, they're my very own handcrafted wax effigies. Wax effigies? Why? Why, for the resurrection ritual, of course. According to the Necronomicon, we need an effigy of the deceased to perform the ritual. So I went ahead and made these. Simple dolls probably would have been better, but once I got to work, Atua took possession of me. And before I knew it, I had made these. What do you think? Aren't they amazing? You do such cruel things so innocently. What? It's incredible. For a second, I thought they were real. Yeah, just like the real thing. But they won't keep you warm at night, that's for sure. It looks exactly like Kaede. The face and body, it looks like the real thing. But actually... Angie, could you please reconsider? I see. Reconsider what exactly? The ritual that you're trying to do. I don't think you understand how bad that might be. Remember that this was Monokuma's motive. If he wants us to do it, it can't be good. But the dead can't really come back to life, so the people who died must still be alive. No, Angie, that's not possible. The bodies were not fakes, I'm positive, especially after seeing the wax effigies. The effigies were nearly perfect, but the real bodies still had traces of a soul. A soul desperate to live, struggling, fighting for life. That's something that can never be replicated. No matter what technology you have, you can't fake a soul. Alter ego! Ryoma, Kirumi, Rentaro, and Kaede are dead. I agree. We have no doubts that their deaths were real. Trust me, I've seen my fair share of dead bodies. I see. If that's what Maki says, then maybe they really are dead. Then, if we do the ritual, will we actually resurrect the dead? What a miraculous mystery! Huh? What are you saying? Someone who has died can't be resurrected. But that's not what Tatua says. He says that if we do the ritual, everyone who has died up to now will come back. So, if those four really are dead, then the resurrection ritual will surely work. That must be right, because Tatua is never wrong. You're not going to stop this, are you? Of course not. This is Atua's will. This is your will, not Atua's. Nuh-uh, it's Atua's. Atua told me that our friends will come back to life if we do this ritual. So we have to do it. We can't defy a direct command from Atua. Or else we'll get punished, you know? You're probably still worried about the motive, Shuichi, but it's okay. Nothing bad will happen as long as you put aside all thoughts of escape. And there's no point in talking anymore. Are we done talking now? Because I'm still busy preparing for the ritual. If you're going to slow me down, I'll turn you into a wax effigy. Tenko, let's go back for now. I think we may need another plan. Okay. After failing to persuade Angie, we reluctantly left the lab. This crazy bitch. It's already nighttime, so please be careful as you head back to your rooms. Oh, and? It's safe to say that Tenko has betrayed the student council, right? Eh? It's okay. I forgive you because Atua forgives you. He's such a softie, you know? I hope you will recommit yourself to the student council and help us make this place our paradise. Yes. Eh? What's going on? Oh, it's you. Why are Shuichi and Maki here? They're not on the student council, and it's nighttime. Himiko! Oh, it's nothing. Tenko simply betrayed the student council and brought these two to change my mind. She betrayed us? That sounds like a big problem. But if you're saying it's nothing, then... Angie, you really are loved by Atua. And you are loved by Atua in return, Himiko. So stop it. You're making me blush. Enough already! Tenko walked toward Himiko and gripped her firmly by the shoulders. Please snap out of it. Aren't you a mage? That hurts. Let me go. Himiko, why can't you see that you've been brainwashed? If you can't even see that, then you're not a real mage at all. Oh. Feeling angry? If you are, then show it. Get mad, get upset, yell at me. Just fight back already. Do something. Tenko, let's just leave it be for now. I can't believe I just yelled at you. You must be tired, Tenko. I think it would be best if you got some rest. Sound good? Until then, I'll continue my preparations to welcome back our friend. Himiko didn't look Tenko in the eyes. After leaving Angie's lab, the three of us returned to the dorms. Tenko, are you okay? I said all those horrible things to Himiko, and now I don't know what to do! I know she'd never hate me. She'll just demote me from best friend to just a friend. You guys were best friends. Well, if you round up to the nearest whole number, we were basically best friends. I feel like you're rounding up a little too much there. Well, if you apologize, I'm sure she'll understand. That's right, we'll be like an old married couple once we overcome this rough patch. Whoa, that was a quick turnaround. You should let Shuichi teach you how to apologize. He's really good at it. Really? That's the first time I've heard that. Don't worry, I'll use my own words to apologize to Himiko. Well then, see you tomorrow. Good night. Waving happily, Tenko returned to her room. She bounced back rather fast. I guess I didn't need to worry. Ah, you were worried? Huh? Is it weird for me to worry? Ah! There's that habit again. Well, I suppose on the positive side, she's able to act more like herself around me. What about the ritual? Have you given up on persuading Angie? I don't want to give up, but changing her mind might require less orthodox methods. I need to think of another way. Less orthodox methods. Got it. I'll think about it. Maki hurried back to her room. So Maki's going to think about it too? I didn't expect that, but I'm glad. Don't kill, don't kill, don't kill! Especially now that I'm able to talk about things more with Maki. I don't know a lot about this place, but I don't know a lot about anyone either. That could be a good thing, or it could be a bad thing. E.T. In a past life, I was a fish. I grew up in a pond in a rural town, but I always dreamed of the city. One day, while my parents were feeding, I ran off to the city. Luckily, I was caught by a rich person who let me attend human school, but the other kids bullied me. They bullied me for silly reasons, because of my odor, and because of how I would flop around on my desk, because of the way my mouth opened and closed, as if I was dying. The trauma of my past life haunts me to this day. That's why I can never forgive bullying. I swear on my past life that I will get along with everyone. That was E.T., the scene where E.T. and his friend are on the bike and going in front of flying in, across the moon. Oh, it's beautiful. More Monokuma. Kitty? The intercom? This early in the morning? Wonder who it could be. Maki. What's that face? You look like you just woke up. I did just wake up. Or, I did just wake up. The announcement was just a minute ago. Did you wake up to that? If you rely on that announcement as your alarm clock, you'll start getting used to this place. Well, I suppose that's true. It's fine. Let's just go stop the ritual. Kaito? I heard from Maki Roll. Seems like Angie's gonna do the ritual. Maki Roll? Don't give me such a weird nickname. You brought Kaito here, Maki? Is that weird? We need a backup plan in case the straightforward approach fails. Who better than Kaito for a less than straightforward approach? But Kaito, are you feeling okay? We don't have time to be worrying about me. We gotta put a stop to this ridiculous resurrecting the dead crap. And then we can finally drop that topic, or else I'm not gonna last. Not gonna last? Kaito, are you scared? Huh? Ah, it's just that I remember you don't like talking about ghosts and stuff. Now that I think about it, you've been acting strange ever since we started talking about resurrecting the dead. Don't be stupid! There's no way! Ah, so I was right. Wait, you mean the reason you didn't come to the training is because you were scared? It's not that I'm scared, that's just how my body is. I'm fine when it comes to cramped areas, space, and zero gravity, but ghost stories... Since I was a kid, whenever I hear them, I start to feel sick. Kaito was looking more and more pale as he spoke. Because of that, I haven't been able to eat or sleep since all this crap started. So that's what happened. So, let's hurry and stop Angie so we can put an end to all this spooky stuff. If things get any scarier, I'll seriously die from a heart attack. Why are you looking at me like that? Unbelievable. You always act like you're not afraid of anything. Shut up! Just, let's go stop Angie already. Come on, bro. Come on, Maki Roll. Hurry up! Seriously, don't call me Maki Roll. Anyway, let's go to Angie's lab. Wax effigies. That is disrespectful as hell. Seriously, making them so freaking lifelike. Ugh. Kyo. Good morning, Kyo. Ah, good morning. Oh, well, this isn't Kaito. Are you feeling better already? Yeah, somehow. Sorry, though. We don't have much time to talk right now. Well, don't push yourself. Things feel amiss without your boisterous voice. Yeah, sure. My bad for making you worry. Yes, and all because you were scared. Did you say something? It's nothing, right, Maki Roll? Quit calling me Maki Roll. I'm sorry, Kyo. I wanted to come by and help you organize your lab, but the game wouldn't let me. Somebody here? No. Okay, good. Off we go. God, we're so fast out there and so slow in here. It's like when the speed limit from out here on my lower road. Okay, so I live up on a hill, and down at the lower road, going into town, because I live outside of town. Going into town, the speed limit's 45 because it's technically well, it's posted, so it doesn't matter. But the posted speed limit is 45. Then when I make a left turn getting to the top of the hill I go up to get into town, I make a left and I slow down to 25. It's so wrong. I hate it. Just because it's such a dramatic shift from 45 to 25. It's just so weird. Like, but then again, there is an almost 90-degree turn. Like, it's not an exact like intersection type turn. It's a curve that goes 90 degrees. That's about 90 degrees or so. So I get it, but still, it's just ugh. Okay, I'm gonna save here just because I'm so paranoid about the power going out again. We had the power go out because of the high winds, and it was like, oh god. I don't know. I don't like having no power, because then my lights don't work, and it gets dark as hell in here. I have to open my curtains, but because it's still wintertime, like as of this recording, it gets dark super early, so... You! You guys again? Himiko, why are you here? Were you keeping watch this whole time? I wouldn't do something like that. It sounds like a pain. I just came to check on Angie. So what do you guys want? Don't tell me you came to stop Angie again. Ah, yeah. Because this ritual is Monokuma's motive, we shouldn't just let it happen. That's exactly right. It's not because I'm scared or anything, okay? But it's good that you're here. She won't open this door for anyone but members of the student council, right? So tell Angie to open it for us. That's not possible. Not possible? I wanted to ask her how the ritual went, so I've been calling to her. But she must be really into her work. She won't come out. Won't come out? Are you sure she's in there? She should be inside. Both this door and the back one are locked. Both doors are locked? Grab the knob and try to turn it. Click, 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 click. It really is locked. These doors only lock from the inside, which means there's definitely someone in there. Any response? Actually, no. Maybe she's sleeping. No answer? We need to get inside right now. Why? But you know, even if we wanted to check, it's locked, so we can't do... I heard everything, and I'm just as shocked as you are by what the tabloids are reporting. You obviously didn't hear anything at all. Where did you come from? A little birdie told me that now may be a good time to bust out my trick. Kokichi's trick? Ah, the lockpicking. Huh? Lockpicking? During the insect meet and greet, Kokichi was able to get into our rooms by lockpicking. Can you use your lockpicking skills to get this lab door open? You want me to pick the lock to this door? You want me to pick open this door, huh? Let me see. Kokichi bent over and peeked into the keyhole of the doorknob. Ooh, it's a cylinder lock. Now this type of lock is perfect for lockpicking. Yes, please, Kokichi, open the lock. It's rude to pick a lock without permission. Now's not the time for that. Something might have happened to Angie. Don't worry about that. Kokichi, hurry up and open the door. Sorry, Himiko, I'm only doing this because these three are threatening me. Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the lock. Click, click, click. Clack. There, open says me. That's simple? Not to brag, but I am the ultimate supreme leader, you know? Lockpicking seems more suited to petty thieves. Ah! That cuts real deep, Maki. Let's get inside. I'm worried about Angie. Yeah, you're right. Whoop! When I touched the doorknob, I realized that my palms were sweating from fear. Fear? Why am I nervous? Turned the doorknob, pushed open the door, and saw... Oh, that's horrible! Oh! And Angie. Oh, her neck was sliced open. That's just lovely. A body has been discovered. Everyone, please assemble at the Ultimate Art Lab. She puked again, and it's green this time. One of Fanny's green puke is said to be an omen of bad luck and disaster. What on earth is about to happen? What? Transfer student. From beyond the grave. So that's what this was called. Well, how long of it? Yeah, I'm gonna stop here, and we're gonna continue Deadly Life next. So thank you guys so much for watching. My little shiny friend here is dead. He has been stuffed. So don't let that bother you. People taxidermy their pets all the time. So why am I weird? I'm not weird. You're weird. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video when we pick this up again. Bye bye.